Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Max Fried. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Jordan Lawler digs in now. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Pitch misses. 1-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work. Back for more from the Bronx. Today's starting pitcher, Mitchell Parker. What do you got on him, Chris?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Towards first, and it goes just foul. Lined in the left center, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a foul out of play. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bellinger, the base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one lifted to left. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, second inning set to go. Up now for Washington, Andres Chaparro. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Volpe tosses to first and quickly one away in the second. Jacob Young getting ready to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, great stop. And he's safe at first.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Fried throws to first. Tag, and he picked off. And now Dylan Cruz. Late swing fouled off. No score here in the second.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down. Back here in the Bronx, Singy, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League and won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
Anthony hauls it in, and there's one away. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
And a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States. And we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Look out! And it hit him. Austin Wells now at the plate. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Narvaez at first, 1 gone. Lined, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Batting it, the shortstop,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. In the air to left center, Anthony sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit.
Center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Leading off, Roman Anthony. Max Fried will go to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Anthony bats left, throws right, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2022.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again at the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's foul.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Keibert.
Man at first with 1 gone. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. Fouled off down the right side. And it's caught for the out. So the Nats lineup turns over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Nasim Nunez. Fought off foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Up and in, 2-2. Top of the third, no score. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Back in the Bronx, here's Cody Bellinger. Parker back to work. Ground ball to the right side. Chaparro takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Judge.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to left his first time. Misses inside. And that is ball one. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 out, space is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Check swing, no appeal.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Drops into the glove, and that is that. Back in New York, on to the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Jordan Lawler. Late with the swing there.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Over to Goldie. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bellinger makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time up. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Makes the catch, and that is that. Back in the Bronx,
leading
bottom
up
4,
for the
Lau
Yankees,
at the plate.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Now batting.
So now here's the DH, Carlos Narvaez. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. 2 gone. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells.
Now batting,
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Wells.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking. Back here in New York, we go to the top of the fifth. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jacob Young.
Well, these Nats, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Go ahead run on base. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. Fried keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Counts 1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times. Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Runner takes off.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner goes again.
2 balls,
It's a pitch out.
2 strikes.
Throw to second, and he's out. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Roman Anthony digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1.
The center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's there with a leadoff double. Garrett Mitchell digs in now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Now batting.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That's in there. That's strike 1. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Aaron Judge. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fly ball down the line. Cruz settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And the inning is over. Back at Yankee Stadium. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Fried back to work. Wells makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. First time up was a pop out.
Ruiz.
And strike one to the catcher.
Man, this guy is just
0-1's
filling
the
up the
count.
strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the batter now, Nasim Nunez. And he swings through that one.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the sixth. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's a speed threat, Jordan Lawler. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's way high, and it's 1-0. Lawler, 22 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Volpe. They get the force, and that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the sixth. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldie swings and hammers one deep to left. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Lau swings through it for strike one. Swung on, belted. Anthony ranging back. Bangs off the wall. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Narvaez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Fastball right back to the mound. Slings to first. Play is made, 2 out. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 1 for 2.
Well.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And that one is inside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next. Man at second. That's
a laser base hit. Here comes Loud. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. That pretty much split the zone
Now
down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Volpe.
Out in front and foul to the left side. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
That's out to center field. Anthony under it, squeezes it, and that's the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, James Wood. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now a chance for Jacob Young. Save! A move being made at third. Coming in as the pinch runner, Nolan Schanuel. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Dalen Lyle.
Big at bat here. So looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The tying run is 90 feet away. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell.
The Yankees, the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. Up
Now
was smoke,
but
needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jose A. Ferrer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Judge rips that one. That's a hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. New inning getting started. And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Lau sends it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Roman Anthony digging in for the Nationals. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Lau throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. So Dave Martinez going with a pinch hitter here. Dalton Rushing. He represents the go-ahead run. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He rocketed that one out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 2-1. Lau stands at the plate now. Think he foul tipped that one. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lyle on his way over. And out number 1 on the grab. And up next for New York, Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Out to center. Anthony under it. Makes the grab for the second out. And next for New York,
catcher,
Austin
number
Wells.
Austin Wells.
Foul ball there. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
This to third. That's out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. The batter now, Nasim Nunez.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 30, Luke Weaver.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2
Good job to fight that one off. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Corner infielders guarding the lines. Trying to pinch hitter coming on, Jose Tena.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog. Trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. As the Nationals are down to their final out. There's a strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him.